come back Sunday for an additional show. Sun and Fun International Fly-In and Expo, celebrating its 41st year all week long, April 21st through April 26th in Lakeland. It's bigger, it's faster, it's louder, it's Sun and Fun.
Buried under receipts and confusing tax code? Let Crippen & Company help. They work hard to make the tax preparation process as painless as possible. With offices in Ocala and the Villages, their team is dedicated to helping clients with corporate and personal tax returns, bookkeeping for businesses, and estate planning for the future. Crippen & Company crafts a truly customized experience for each client's needs while alleviating stress and creating a big picture of your overall financial health. Call 352-732-4260 or visit crippencpa.com to get started.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday morning. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center to remind us that donating blood is the only way that the blood banks have any blood, and therefore, when you donate blood, you're actually saving lives. They save 3 lives every time you donate, which is very amazing. Takes no time. Well, it does take some. It takes 30 minutes or so. You get to be treated like a king or a queen. They'll say, would you like some juice with that?
Yes.
Would you like some juice with your donation?
Exactly.
Anyway, Galen, good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. Where are you right now?
I'm in my office working.
In your office. Would you like an Oompa surprise? Would you like us to kind of just pop in and do the chicken dance for you or something?
I mean, it's a long way away. I think it'd be awesome.
I have a car.
At Donor Center.
I have a car.
Yeah.
What time are you there till today?
Yeah. I have no idea. I haven't even gotten that far yet.
What time do you normally stay till?
About 4:30.
About 4:30.
5.
We could pop in.
Yeah.
It just depends on what I got going on and where I have meetings.
How do we find you? We just show up at your office and just walk in?
If I'm here.
If we walk through the door, just oompahing, would we get in trouble?
No. No. Yeah, I mean, we have all kinds of people come through. We welcome everybody.
Are you close enough to the front door to hear us?
No.
What street is the donor center on that you're at? Because there's a few up there.
Oh, I thought we knew where he was.
Yeah, I'm at the headquarters office. I'm on the one on Newberry.
Oh, okay.
On Newberry. Well, if you hear the beer barrel polka, the chicken dance, it could be us.
I'll have to come out. Yeah, don't worry. They're I'm used to it. They whenever there's like somebody with a weird question or anything odd, I'm like the first person they call.
Well, we'll bring pretzels.
I am the go-to guy.
We'll bring pretzels.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what we discovered beer and pretzels are more popular than wine and cheese.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sure. I mean, let's be honest. Most people have more in common with beer and pretzels.
I guess that's probably true. Yeah.
Wine and cheese.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, at the instant somebody says, "Well, I love wine," it's just you're like, okay. Do you like the kind that's in a jug?
Yeah.
Do you buy it by the gallon?
The $4.95 one.
So beer and pretzels.
Or do you care what year it is? Are you in the Boone's Farm or? I will tell you this. So last week when I was in Atlanta, I went to this dinner that they had with we're affiliated with several associations, and one of our vendors, the people who sell us stuff, took us out to dinner, and he was from San Francisco area and Napa Valley.
Uh-huh.
So, and the whole dinner he's talking about wine. And I leaned over to the guy who I went over there with, and I'm like, I have no idea what he's talking about here. Nobody does. And so he starts talking about it. He says, any California wine that's from 2012 is a great year. Buy it all up. It's going to be it's one of the best years of all time. I'm like, okay. And so I asked him, I'm like, so why are you in this wine? He goes, well, I have a vineyard. I'm like, okay, so you sell wines? He goes, yeah. Would you like to buy some from 2012? I'm like, no.
Wow, he's trying to sell you wine.
So he bought a couple of wines, and he was one of those guys who was smelling it and pushing it around. And, it was very important to him. And so he bought 3 bottles, and I'm sure they were expensive.
Uh-huh.
And they passed them around. I don't like wine. I just don't. It gives me a headache. And I'm like, no, I'm good. And he looked at me like I had offended him, his entire race, all of his family.
His
and
entire
for the next
race?
5 or 6 generations.
Ethnicity.
Oh, yeah. The whole Napa Valley.
What race was he?
Doesn't matter. It was I should have.
I'm just curious.
Sicilian, probably.
But it was. The
Sicilian.
guy was so offended, and I'm looking at him like, yeah, I don't really like wine. And then he's like, what do you mean you don't like wine? He goes, well, you haven't tasted a good wine. I'm like,
Oh,
so that's probably true. I said, but
You should have had wine
I
wars.
don't enjoy it.
You should have told them, Florida wine is really better than California wine.
yeah.
I really wish it was one of those moments where I said, I don't drink, but I had a beer in my hand.
Oh, I'm a beer man.
So yeah.
Oh, dear.
It was one of those things. It was, he's like, but this wine is perfectly paired with the meal. I'm like, I'm sure it's great. I really am. I just don't like wine.
That Coca-Cola I had yesterday was nicely paired with what did I have? Well, I had a hamburger.
That's
Right. Yeah, that hamburger and pizza. I don't know. It was fine. I'm not kidding you. He went on about it for about 20 minutes.
Wow.
Talked about the wine and every time he would bring up the wine and me turning it down.
Did you tell him this is going to be a good radio bit? You should have said this is going to be a good radio bit.
He talked about wine the whole night, but he talked about the wine bottle that we were drinking for, I kid you not, 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Gee.
And so,
Do you-
then after the meal, he comes over to me and goes, you really should have had that wine. I'm
Did
like,
you-
yeah,
did
I
you
guess
try-
I should have.
Did you try to get him
What
to
was I
change
gonna
the
say?
subject? I mean, talk about his children or his
No.
testicles or
He
something?
was on fire.
All those guys from San Francisco like to talk about their testicles.
Yes.
He was buying the meal, and so I was being nice, and I was just like, oh, good gosh. So one of the other people started talking about the Masters, and I'm like, okay, good, we're going to go down a different route.
Yeah,
Right?
right.
And he turned it around and said, I've been to the Masters,
Oh, man.
and, a great bottle of wine. And then he started talking about wine and golf.
Ay.
Oh.
How he,
Wait a minute.
playing golf, he likes to drink a bottle of wine.
I've only been to
Like, how in
1/19.
the world are you doing that?
I've only been to 1/19th hole in my life, and I saw more beer than anything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what the heck does wine have to do with golf? But here we were on a huge tangent.
He wanted to
But-
sell.
So any wine drinkers out there, apparently 2012,
Ay.
great year. So go buy it. I don't know.
See, this is why I don't want to have dinner with any of these guys that owns a brothel. That'll be the conversation the whole night. Why don't you?
right.
Come on, why
Now-
don't you try this out? I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
At the same hotel, Larry, this was like the dichotomy that is Atlanta. At the same hotel, they were having a beef jerky convention. All right?
Which goes good with wine, by the way.
And Dollar General is having some massive meeting. There are probably 300 people from Dollar General. and here this guy is talking about wine, and I remember after the dinner, I was like, gosh, that was.
See,
that
what
was
he's trying to, what he's trying to do? He's trying to make you think that San Francisco is more sophisticated than Atlanta.
Oh yeah, but I was trying to get away from him.
I know.
I mean, when he was selling me hard, not just his wine, and so I'm trying to get away from him, and so I end up talking to this guy because I didn't want to go to the hotel room. It was only like 8:30.
Oh.
And so I end up talking to this guy about beef jerky, and now look, if you go to a beef jerky conference, what's the first thing that you think of?
Beer.
Beef jerky is what I think of. I don't think of any.
Right? Don't you want samples?
Okay.
Yeah, you want samples.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, well, do you have any samples? He goes, no, I didn't bring any. And I looked at him.
Oh.
I said, so you came to a beef conference or a beef jerky conference, and you're selling beef jerky to other people, and you don't have any samples? And he said, well, no.
A beef
Good for
jerky
you.
conference.
I'm like, how are you going to sell your product? He goes, oh, word of mouth. But don't you have to taste it? He goes, yeah, you and my wife had the same idea, but it was too late. I didn't bring any.
So he didn't even have any for sale.
No, he
Should
didn't
hand
even have
out.
it for sale. He had nothing. He had business cards.
Well, let me ask you something. Whenever we got to anything music related, it's just a waste of.
He owns a beef jerky chain.
Okay, well let me tell you my 2 cents here. When we go to a music thing, it's always a waste of time. Here's why: because you end up playing for other musicians who couldn't care less what you sound like.
Yeah.
They just want their chance to play to this audience of 200 people, and everybody in that audience is only there to play. They're not there to listen.
Right, exactly.
It's a big waste of time. So maybe it's the same thing when you're selling beef jerky and there's other beef jerky sellers. They don't really want to taste yours. They want you to taste theirs.
Yeah, but at some point you have to sell it to someone.
Well, because once in a while,
he was trying to get franchises. He was trying to. The name of the company, just so we know it. I might as well give him a free plug, and that way Dan can be mad at me.
Okay.
Up North Jerky Outlet. He is selling franchises.
Oh.
And so
Wow. What's it called? The Up North?
He's over 7 Up North Jerky Outlet.
Okay.
I'm going to have to check them
He's
out.
over 7 feet tall? Is that what you said?
What's that? No,
Did
he
you
has over 73
Oh.
Franchises.
Oh, I thought you said he was over 7 feet tall.
No.
All right.
No, but
All right.
I'm like, you got to have samples, right?
Yeah,
If
you
you're
do.
going to sit there and you're going to promote jerky to me, I want to taste the jerky.
Exactly. 'cause
I like
you
beef
might
jerky.
have bought a franchise.
I'm a
You
big
didn't
beef jerky
know.
fan, actually. I like beef jerky.
Yeah.
Jerky.
Everybody loves beef jerky, as long as you have teeth.
Yeah.
If you don't have teeth, you have a problem. I made that joke. I thought it was pretty funny.
It's
And he
funny.
goes, well, look. He said, well, my jerky is so tender, you don't even need teeth. He was dead serious. I'm like, okay. All right. I said, and I looked at him. I said, I'm sure your biggest customer has teeth.
Yeah.
It's so tender you don't need teeth. Really?
Oh, that's a
what he
good
said.
slogan.
What the heck? That
You
doesn't
know,
sound like
he's
good beef
talking about
jerky.
it.
That sounds like sponge cake.
Yeah.
Right. I do love jerky, and my favorite jerky is deer or venison. I love it. And so it was one of those nights, and that probably didn't help my meeting Thursday morning, but it was one of those nights where
Oh, that was the bad
every
meeting?
conversation I had, yeah, Thursday was a bad meeting. Every conversation I had
Right.
was started out fine, and then it ended up being one of the more, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go.
I had
I gotta go.
I had at least 3 people ask me if you were okay. I said, I don't
Yeah.
know. He sounded like he was upset.
I was fine. Look, people have bad meetings. Yeah, it sucks.
Well,
I'm
people
over it.
care.
Anyway,
People
so.
care
I
about you,
appreciate
Galen.
that. I mean, and I appreciate that. It just was a bad meeting. It was. What are you going to do?
We didn't
Order
say.
beef jerky
I need
and
to
wine.
mention first of all. Let's start all over because we didn't do anything about blood yet, and I didn't talk about your sponsor.
Well, no, you did a good job of introing it. I don't know where I got sidetracked. I don't know where that all came from.
Well, while we take the break, think about this. Today is National Outdated Slang Day.
Yeah.
But we do need some gnarly O positive blood here of O positive. We're really in a gnarly situation.
All right, so let me take a break, and when we come back, we'll find out about the blood. We'll talk about outdated slang.
He just said he needs a gnarly.
I know, I heard him.
positive blood.
I heard him.
Super cool.
Your kids are cool. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. We'll see clouds and sun today, and there can be a shower with thunderstorm in spots this morning, the high 82 to 86. Clear to partly cloudy tonight, though 62 inland, 70 along the coast. For tomorrow, times of clouds and sunshine. Watch out for a shower or thunderstorm along the coastal areas, the high 83 to 87. Thursday, mostly cloudy with a couple of showers and thunderstorms around high 81 to 85. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Is your credit headed in the wrong direction? If so, Florida Credit Union can help turn it around. If the signs are reading missing payments, maxing out cards, or borrowing from financing companies, it's time to steer your credit to safety. Pull into a Florida Credit Union today and let us help you map out a personalized credit management plan. Get a free credit report analysis and advice to help you consolidate wisely. A better plan can get you to a better place. Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Real estate is the largest and most personal investment that any of us will ever make. Be sure to tune in Tuesdays at 10 a.m. when Bob Kennedy, owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty, will be answering your questions and discussing real estate. So remember, that's Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Call 622-9622 with your questions. It pays to be an informed buyer or seller. This is news you can use from Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty and your friends here at WOCA.
A garden, and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
All right, 20 minutes after 8 o'clock, Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. This is, so far, we haven't talked about blood, but we have talked about wine and beef jerky.
Yes, we have.
And we do need to talk about blood. And I do want to squeeze in a little bit about the outdated slang day, whatever it's called, National
Outdated Slang Day.
So first, Galen, how is the blood supply? What do we need to know?
We need O. I mean, we really do. We're in pretty gnarly shape for O. So if you're an O, please give. And of course, we always need platelet donors. So get out there, roll up your sleeves, please, and donate blood.
All right. And this segment is sponsored by Penn Flooring, providing quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Stop in and visit their spacious showroom at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, at the foot of the McKay-Williams Bridge.
Yes.
I think of the name.
Exactly.
The McKay-Williams Bridge. Okay. So today is National Outdated Slang Day. Let's see. On Facebook, I tried to make up a sentence. I said, today is National Outdated Slang Day. Make it the cat's meow and go get a sinker and some jitter juice with your favorite tomato.
Yeah.
That's
Sinker
a little
and jitter
bold
juice.
for me. I mean, that's funny, you know?
Can you translate that? The cat's meow makes it a good day, right? A sinker is what?
Cat's meow is the best.
Like
of the
disappointing?
Best,
No, a
Sinker?
sinker is a donut.
Oh.
correct.
Jitter
Sinker
juice.
is a donut.
Jitter juice is coffee.
It's coffee.
And your favorite tomato is your girlfriend.
Oh, there you go.
That's correct.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
She's a peach, Larry.
She's a peach. All right, now, if you were making out with somebody in the 20s and she said, "Bank's closed," what does that mean?
She's not giving any tongue.
That's it.
For sure.
She's done. She's done.
Oh,
basically.
okay.
I'm not doing.
Okay.
Stop. I'm not making out anymore.
Okay.
If your father stubbed his toe, I'll put it that way, and he said, "Oh, applesauce."
Oh. Ooh.
That's actually in place of a curse word today. Oh, applesauce. What did I hear somebody say the other day? I heard somebody say, "Oh, I can't remember what they said now." Okay, never mind. Here's another one. A bimbo in the 20s was a macho man. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
know that.
Bimbo.
Yep.
A macho man.
If Galen, if somebody walked up to you in the 20s and they said to you, "Hey man, can you butt me?"
Button?
Can you butt me? No, butt me.
Butt.
Can you butt me?
B-U-T-T.
Do you know what he's asking for?
No, I have no idea what that
Check
means.
out my pants to see if my...
No, he's asking for a cigarette.
Oh.
So if you
there you go.
remember, if you get
Okay.
that time flux capacitor working, you're going to need to know these things because you're going to be you're going to be lost.
That's right. That's right. That's absolutely correct, Larry. I'm still stuck on that one. All right. I'm still stuck on Bimbo.
On Bimbo. Yeah, Bimbo was a macho man back in the 20s.
Macho man.
Here's another one. Why don't you go out with that girl? She's kind of a canceled stamp.
Oh, she's easy?
No.
Oh.
No, she's lonely.
Lonely, yeah.
She's lonely.
Okay,
Canceled, done, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it meant easy.
Yeah. Hey, that guy over there, he's a cake eater.
Brown nose?
I don't know what that
Brown nose?
He's a ladies' man. He's a ladies' man.
Oh.
He's a cake eater.
Oh.
Let's see. Somebody's a four-flusher.
A cheater?
A four-flusher, someone who mooches off the money of others. That's kind of a cheater, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go. Mooches off the money of others.
There you go.
Go get a glass of some giggle water. What
Champagne?
Well, alcohol.
Oh.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see you're wearing handcuffs. What does that mean?
You're married.
Or engaged. Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't be free with a chain on you. My friend told me that in high school.
I'm gonna go iron my shoelaces. What's gonna happen?
Gonna go out dancing.
No. Galen, if somebody says I'm gonna go iron my shoelaces, where's he going?
I don't know.
To prison?
China shoes? I don't know.
To the bathroom. I'm gonna go iron my shoelaces.
Oh.
What the heck?
Okay.
I don't get it either.
Gee.
Okay.
I still hear this one. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I still hear that one.
Oh, leave.
Yeah.
You only hear it because of it's kind of catchy. It's
Let's
like
blow this
let's act
popsicle
like
stand.
a tree and leave.
Have you ever gone to a popsicle stand? I don't think I've ever gone to one.
No. Oh, yeah.
I'd like to.
We
Sounds
had
fun.
Mr. Frosty in the...
That's not a popsicle stand. That's
oh,
ice
no.
cream.
Yeah.
I have no idea what a popsicle stand would actually look like. But I'd like to go to one.
Kind of like an umbrella room with the hot dogs. They just have popsicles.
It doesn't seem like it would make enough money to stay around.
I bet it would here at the mall.
A popsicle stand?
A popsicle stand.
It's like $2,000 a month rent to be here.
Oh, that's right.
It's unbelievable. I don't know how anybody stays here in the mall.
Yeah. Brenda's not listening.
I'm going to take my girl and go out to the petting pantry.
Oh, they're going to make out.
A car.
It says
coat
movie
room.
theater. The petting pantry is the movie theater.
Oh, okay. Do they still do that in the movie theaters?
Oh, Robin, of course
No,
they
it
do.
costs too dang much.
They find
You go to you pay $20. You're watching a movie.
Yeah. That's right. Exactly. None of this other stuff.
Like my boys one time was like, I'm like, you guys don't have to sit next to us. Well, you guys gonna make it? I'm like, no, it costs too much. We want to actually watch it. And you guys talk through the whole thing and ask too many questions.
All right, let's see. A sinker is a donut. I told you that. Listen to this one. He's from Fort McCoy. He's a Reuben. I'll put it in the context. From Fort McCoy. He's a Reuben. He's a redneck. A Reuben is a redneck.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
So a Reuben sandwich is a redneck sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I love Reubens.
He tried to get home last night, but he was spifflicated.
Drunk.
He was drunk. Yes.
Inebriated.
He was drunk.
Drunk. Spifflicated.
She's a warp. She is a warp.
A dingbat?
No, she's a wet blanket.
Yeah.
She's a Debbie Downer.
Oh. Yeah, we've known a few of those.
All right, do I have one more?
Wet blankets. Debbie Downers.
He wears cheaters.
Glasses.
Yes. How'd you know that?
Yeah, that one I've heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've heard that. I mean, people say that. Oh, I got to wear my cheaters all the time.
Yeah.
You know that.
Exactly.
Reading glasses.
Yeah.
Somebody who's a brown noser.
Oh, yeah, likes to suck up
Still use that
people.
one. Still use that
yeah.
one. What about a blue noser? You know what that is?
Royalty?
Kind of a snooty person.
Oh, snooty.
Somebody who's snooty.
Okay.
It's a blue noser.
Yeah.
I've
we
heard
know
of
some of those.
like blue hairs, you know.
Blue hair. So that's like the short little driving lady in front of you.
Yes, you can't see her.
That's right.
Her head over
driving.
the steering wheel.
They're still better than Canadians.
Robin, do we have time for a segue? I haven't asked you for one in a while. We need a segue from outdated jargon or slang terms.
Well, I'm sure if you go to LifeSouth Community Blood Centers to donate blood, there's such a variety of people there that they will be able to give you history on just about anything. So go save potentially 3 lives, have a great conversation, and share the world.
Good job.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Whoa, I'll have to tell you this one off the air.
Oh.
She's having a blowout sale.
That's a prostitute.
No, that's not a good one.
It's a prostitute, right?
No. I'll tell you later.
Oh. It's that song, right? Doo-doo on you in the theater.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Keep going.
Where's the Bloodmobile?
Bloodmobile today is at Time Customer Service today.
Time Customer Service.
In the
Donate blood, save lives.
In the Cascades Mall.
And thank Penn Flooring. Thank you, Galen.
You guys are the best. Bye, all.
Thank you.
Radio. I'm Lillian Wu. The penalty phase starts today in Boston for convicted marathon bomber Johar Tsarnaev.
This is the same jury that convicted him a few weeks ago on the 30 federal charges that will ultimately decide whether he lives or dies. The defense will present mitigating factors.
Fox's Molly Line. Bluebell is pulling all its products off shelves in 23 states and internationally.
2 samples of chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream tested positive for listeriosis. Bluebell's chief executive Paul Cruz issued a statement apologizing.
Our entire history has been dedicated to making the very best and highest quality ice cream we possibly could.
Last month's recall was tied to contamination at production lines in Brenham, Texas and Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
Eric Sharp of Fox News radio affiliate KTRH in Houston, Texas, and more than 5 million hens could be destroyed at a farm in Iowa hit with the bird flu virus. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your World with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Baird.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The #1 place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen, and this offer's good till 4 p.m. every day at Dairy Queen. A hot, juicy, char-grilled bacon cheeseburger, fried drink, and a sundae for just $5. Or try our famous chicken strips or wraps. Nobody offers all this quality and value but Dairy Queen, and this offer's good till 4 p.m. every day at Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
What you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
If your toddler seems to end up wearing more of their food than they eat, don't freak. Messy eaters, we now know, they tend to pick up languages more easily. Instead, our biggest dementia risk boils down to the foods we eat. Stay away from red meat, butter, sweets, and fried food. If you're trying to make a good impression on a man, do not worry about small flaws in your appearance like a chipped fingernail or a stain on your shirt, because chances are he won't even notice.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Your weekends are getting a little retool.
Swear to God, not making a joke.
Check this out.
New shows? Check. We are Some new talent? Check. Let's welcome the guys.
Let's get it going.
Arnie Spanier.
Unbelievable.
TJ Reeves.
This is what you get.
Your weekends are on fire. Because that's how exotic it is. We are
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Are you tired of not using your home's outdoor space for entertaining or relaxation because of all the bugs and leaves? Consider adding a beautiful screen room or glass enclosure. We are Superior Aluminum and Design, a family-owned and operated business with 20 years experience in the aluminum industry, and we are accredited by the Better Business Bureau. If you appreciate superior workmanship, call Superior Aluminum and Design at 817-8058 or visit us on the web at superiораluminumdesign.com.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking: will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.